Hey everybody, Dr. Nilsson here, innovative author of the Growing Green, Growing Rich book and founder of GetHealthyAnswers.com. You know, I just wanted to make a quick reference and thank those who have commented. Patty Montgomery, thank you. Also, Suki May Miller, appreciate your comments and trying to make sure that our links were working. Thank you very much. I really appreciate those who have been commenting. So feel free to go ahead and comment. Click on the comments box and you can add your comment. We love to be able to answer any questions, or if you have certain tips that you'd like to give us, we're more than appreciative. Today I want to talk about salt. You've heard of it. You know, for the past few years we've really been shifting towards low sodium diets. Why? Because supposedly sodium increases blood pressure, causes high blood pressure, it causes or increases stroke, or the possibilities for stroke, it causes or increases cardiovascular events. So supposedly salt has become a bad thing. Well, for those of you who are sensitive to salt, of course it's a bad thing. For those of you who salt does raise your blood pressure, well then of course it's a bad thing. Well, let's talk about most and normal people, most people out there. In the Journal of American Medical Association, just back recently here in 2011, May, they talked about a giant study. It was an 8-year-long study of over 3,600 individuals, almost 3,700 individuals. So this wasn't just like 1 or 2 years. This was an 8-year study, almost 3,700 individuals. And they showed that those who actually decreased their sodium intake had an increased risk of heart disease, had an increased risk of stroke by 56%. So what has medicine been talking about? What have researchers been talking about lower your salt intake? Well, again, for those who can't handle it, that's fine. I think part of the problem is that we've taken salt, we refined it, we've added iodine to it because we took out iodine out in the first place, the natural salt, and then we add it back in, and oftentimes there's a corn additive to salt, and so basically we're taking salt, putting it all through these chemicals and washing it, and then supposedly it's salt. That's not salt. The real salt that I recommend is getting a nice, natural, great sea salt. We get great salt here in Utah. We have one of the greatest dry sea salts that you can get. The one that I recommend is by Premier Research Labs. It's called Premier Pink Salt. Has a natural, nice pink flavor. Coloring. It's from the islands of Hawaii. It's beautiful. It's great, it's natural. Now, medicine for years has been saying don't eat it. Well, consequently what's happened is restaurants, the food industry has lowered the amount of sodium in things. Consequently, they put in the fake sodium, or now they put in fake additives that taste like salt, like MSG. It's monosodium glutamate. It's fake nutrition. It's fake salt. It's fake additives. Then they put in things like nitrates and nitrites. I want you to read your labels, watch for that. Things like that in bacon and processed meats. A lot of meat companies are going away from that. Some of the Hormel brands, Oscar Mayer, they're going away from the fake or the additives and preservatives that no longer people are wanting. They're wanting the real food, real salt. So I hope you've been able to learn something here. Again, pretty amazing that salt, we're realizing that salt is a good thing once again. Get the real stuff, the natural stuff, so you can actually have normal blood pressure and normal possibilities of not having stroke or cardiovascular disease. I look forward to you on the next life tip. I'm Dr. Nilsson. Remember, live in fullness every day.